Today, very good news. Liz Johnston is going to be a mother again. Is Liz Johnston ready for another baby? There are more. Liz Johnston rushed to hospital, but why? There are more. Amber Johnston concerned about Liz's new baby, but why? I will explain everything. Do not miss this video. Hello viewers, I'm Tina. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I have a request for those of you who don't subscribe, comment, like after watching my video. Please subscribe and stay with us, because it is very difficult for us to make a video. Let's go back to the news. Liz Johnston is going to be a mother again. Is Liz Johnston ready for another baby? Fans of 7 Little Johnstons watched as Elizabeth Liz Johnston and Bryce Bolden surprised her parents, Trent and Amber, with the news of their pregnancy. This time, though, the TLC star hopes to have a child with dwarfism. The Leighton Drew Bolden is an average-sized child who is deemed cute by her fans. Liz Johnston's statement that she wanted for a little human sparked shock and ire among TLC viewers. Her parents appeared to be interested in it at the time. According to 7 Little Johnston supporters, she said so merely to maintain her good standing with Amber. Meanwhile, as long as his daughter was well, Bryce Bolden didn't seem to mind. She is determined to have a child with dwarfism, though. Liz Johnston's wish that Leighton would be a little person caused fans to stress out because of the health issues that can afflict them. Fans now realize that surgery is frequently necessary because of the TLC episodes about little kids. Additionally, people found it difficult to understand why they would desire a child with Jackson Roloff's skeletal problems in the future on social media. When Liz talked to people this week, she expressed her desire to try for a second child, this time one with dwarfism. Bryce Bolden appears hesitant, though. According to the TLC star, the source I believe I can persuade Bryce to let us have one more when Leighton is closer to school and a little older. I advise him to give it another go for a little person. Just so we could try, since we would be thrilled to have one average and one little one someday. Liz Johnston may be stoked, but she also stated that Bryce Bolden isn't thrilled about the concept. In fact, people often believe that he appears shell-shocked on the show. Because he felt traumatized by the C-section surgery, she says he is afraid of having another child. Having a career in healthcare, she is accustomed to surgeries. But that whole aspect was very new and it kind of scared him. Because he did not like the whole fact of me having to go under and him not being able to be there, she continued. Liz Johnston rushed to hospital, but why? In scenes from 7 Little Johnstons season 14, Liz Johnston is shown being hurried to the hospital. How much more can we learn from this TLC preview? Season 14 of 7 Little Johnstons has undoubtedly been the Liz Johnston show. In Season 14, Liz has been the focus. Whether it was the first separation with Bryce Bolden and the fallout, or the official announcement that the two were expecting. In the recent episodes, the majority of the other members of the Little Johnstons family have been reduced to supporting roles. Preparing for the arrival of a new family member, Liz and Bryce, and their unborn child have received a lot of attention. Liz Johnston's social media posts are clearly filled with pictures of her unborn son, Leighton Bolden. Many people are interested in learning whether they will get the opportunity to meet Leighton in person before season 14 concludes, though, because there is a significant lag between when a season is filmed, when it airs, and what is happening in real time online. It's no secret that Liz's pregnancy has been the ideal TLC plot point. The plot has developed naturally throughout the season. In fact, many viewers claim that the pregnancy plotline was the show's saving grace. Fans think TLC will take advantage of this because of the way the network runs. As a result, fans of 7 Little Johnstons have been wondering whether the network will formally unveil Leighton in season 14 scenes or whether they will leave viewers hanging until the next season premieres. In the most recent spoilers for 7 Little Johnstons season 14, Liz Johnston is hurried to the hospital in anticipation of the upcoming arrival of her daughter. This season's viewers witnessed Amber and Trent Johnston devise a strategy, giving each of their kids a part to play when Liz needs to visit the hospital. Teasers for 7 Little Johnstons indicate that day will eventually come. During teaser video, Trent Johnston states that today's a busy day, and that everyone is hustling to ensure Liz Johnston's arrival at the hospital for the delivery of her daughter. According to teases, Liz Johnston is excited to see her baby and see how she looks. Fans have been wondering all season long if scenes from 7 Little Johnstons season 14 will catch up to Leighton's arrival. It appears that things indeed reach this significant point. The entire family is on board for this occasion as they all load up and go to the hospital. Fans of 7 Little Johnstons will not want to miss this moment. Amber Johnston concerned about Liz's new baby, but why? The mother of 5 children with achondroplasia, Amber Johnston, described her anxieties for Elizabeth Liz Johnston with the birth of her son, Leighton Drew. Her concerns when Liz and Bryce Bolden discussed the pregnancy with them may now be understood by fans of 7 Little Johnstons. Fans of TLC noticed in the show's teasers that Bryce was apprehensive about disclosing the news to Trent and his wife. They had moved in together, but rumors circulated that they had broken up. It is unclear if that scenario changed or not. In November, long before the show came back, Elizabeth Liz Johnston gave birth to her baby. Her mother, however, was extremely anxious during those period. Amber Johnston, whose husband Trent is known as Bappa, is now a proud lolly. However, the TLC star's concerns for their daughter were not adequately addressed by the story that circulated on social media. Because of health issues, Amber chose not to have any more biological children after Liz was born, as viewers of the show are aware. Nevertheless, there were further causes for concern. In an exclusive interview with People, the 7 Little Johnstons star revealed that they couldn't help but worry even though Liz appeared certain there wouldn't be any issues. And it has to do with the difficulties that small people encounter physically. She explained to the outlet, in order to get a baby out quickly, Elizabeth must have a C-section while under general anesthesia, which means she is put to sleep totally. We have an excessively thin and somewhat fused pelvis. When the time came for Trent to give birth, he wasn't quite at ease in the hospital, despite his best efforts. The primary reason, he explained, was that neither he nor Amber Johnston were present when his daughter underwent surgery. She was 21 at the time, therefore they weren't supposed to go with her to the operating room entrance. They chose to let the baby's father, Bryce Bolden, to accompany her instead. This was the first time Amber hadn't returned with one of our children, he claimed. They always went with their children when they were little. It was difficult for him to not be able to tell Liz that everything would be well. This time, Bryce was there, he wrote. It was difficult, Elizabeth and Bryce, because this was their child and they had to be together for it. How do you feel about Amber Johnston's concern for Elizabeth Liz Johnston during her childbirth trip? Were you aware that she was under general anesthesia when she gave birth to her daughter? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, and return here for all of your 7 Little Johnstons updates. Know more today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.